Emergence, here meaning seclusion's end, a time where dormant forces are called to action and return to a world once lost to them. The people bravely step out from centuries of hiding. Sinister forces find the opportune time to stake their claim, and old gods return for a final judgment of their children. In response, brave heroes rise above the chaos to meet them in turn.
A half-orc warrior, carrying on her mother's legacy.
A pious paladin professing the power of his pantheon.
A gnomish archaeologist flowing in the shadows.
A fiery dwarf in service of a radiant flame.
A warlock wagering for his very soul.
Welcome to the continent of Erinos and the era of Emergence.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Emergence podcast. You're listening to DICEBERG Ahead. My name is Hunter Olson. I'll be your game master for this evening, and with me today we have...
Nathan Holten, playing Prim Pram and Marg.
Who's Marg?
Marge Simpson.
I know.
Emori!
Yeah. My favorite type of potato chip is all dressed.
Ooh. Garrett Kelly playing Offen. Oh, potato chip?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm... can I just have, a regular one with dip?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. That's mine.
French onion dip.
Yeah, French onion dip with, a regular chip.
Classic.
Oh, damn, now I want French onion.
French onion.
And then Batt playing Candor Bek, and we're doing our favorite, not our characters.
Whatever.
I like the when they started doing the barbecue and sour cream onion one, where it's just it's too many flavors at once. That shit kind of fucks hard.
Yeah.
Try all dressed.
All dressed is really good. It's a close.
It's very good. My name is Chenoa Reid. My favorite chip flavor is canonically salt and vinegar, but on the podcast, I only eat dill pickle.
This podcast is sponsored.
And I play
Dill
Emori
pickle.
Johndottir.
Oh, Tristan, Redearth, and my goodness, I like some avocado chips. You know, those are pretty good. And I'm playing Thalminar The Frost-Chained.
I don't think I've had a chip in a year or more. I don't really eat snacks anymore.
Do you want one?
I only eat Walmart brand corn chips because they're the ones I can fit into my budget because they're $1.
Can fit into your butt. So, when last we left our heroes...
I'm gonna cry. You're gonna make me cry.
When last we left our heroes, they had just managed to escape the slowly collapsing Malmani hideout after going to try to raid it, only to find it empty as they knew you were coming. And now you fear for the safety of Nadia and Harshal and Nancy and Mr. Aetheris and the rest of
And my mommy.
And your mommy. So you have, after escaping, begun rushing towards the Aetheris Estate, casting whatever spells you might wish to do.
That's right, we're rushing.
We stand still for 1 minute while I cast Windwalk.
Sounds good.
Mal-mommy.
And then we fart breeze our way over.
Y'all turn into wisps of mist and begin soaring through the sky to make it to the Aetheris Estate.
We also left Foible there. I completely forgot about that.
You also left Foible there.
He's really making the difference.
So y'all windwalk your way there.
You can tell by the way my Windwalk.
Oh, you can tell by the way I do windwalk. I'm a windy man. No, I can't talk.
I can only take the dash action.
All right. You make your way to the Aetheris Estate and rematerialize.
That's my new ringtone.
Yeah, that was good.
You see, right as you arrive, the front doors have been broken down, and 2 town guards lie motionless on the steps leading up to the estate.
I run! Fuck those guards! I knew them!
You're again!
Inside, the air is thick with smoke. Furniture lies turned over or shattered or smoldering with heat. Broken glass and feather down litters the floor, as do the bodies of several Malmani cultists. There are 4 of them splayed out and crumpled, 1 or 2 with an arm or leg bent at a strange angle, and there's a deathly silence that lies over the estate.
Hello?
There's no reply.
I'm gonna run upstairs.
Gotcha.
Beck will clear the bottom floor.
Gotcha.
Is there a basement?
I've never
wine cellar?
There might be. I've never described one before.
I
but
think we've mentioned wine cellar before.
Sure.
Or Beck was like, if there's a wine cellar, maybe throw it down there, or maybe bury it in the garden.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, Nancy was entrusted with it.
I was gonna check if any of them are like have survived.
Gotcha.
Still alive.
Make a medicine check for me. Anyone else who wants to can do perception or investigation for the floors you're looking for. Beck's doing ground floor, right?
I'm doing upstairs.
Okay.
Anybody else want to come upstairs with me?
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Perception. That's what I'm gonna do.
Gotcha.
16.
16. Thal, I think even with a 7, you can see that they're dead. Not moving. Some of them have broken limbs. Most of them look like they're bludgeoned, but 1 or 2 do appear to have piercing wounds, maybe bite marks. But yeah, all of them motionless. Ground floor. I'll do upstairs first. Upstairs, the stairs are scuffed and muddy with boot prints, and every room has been thoroughly turned over. There's furniture thrown aside, drawers ripped out of dressers and desks, pages and parchments strewn over the floor, and every single book that you've ever seen in every room of the estate is missing from their shelves. Alice's room is a mess of pottery and soil as every plant has been uprooted and thrown to the floor. The pot's shattered.
I'm gonna message the sending stone. Herschel, come in.
Okay. You do that. I'm going to describe ground floor real quick, and then I'll follow up with that.
Okay.
Ground floor, Beck. Porcelain and ceramic is everywhere. What did you get on your perception?
Perception is going to be make your noise. Be a 12.
A 12, okay. Yeah, porcelain, ceramic everywhere. Every possible container or vessel large enough to contain a book has been shattered or broken and discarded. Cushions are ripped open, floorboards are pried up. Certain walls have holes through them, revealing like foundations and support beams. In the kitchen, every conceivable pot, pan, plate, platter, or utensil has been cast to the ground.
Could I get a reminder? We put it in like a lead box and buried it somewhere, right?
It is in the bag of holding, theoretically buried in the backyard.
You gave it to Nancy to hide.
Yeah, bag of holding is an extra dimension, so it counts. It's
Can't
better
be
if it's
scryed
right.
on.
Yeah.
Beck's going to like sort of peer out the window. He's going to try not to like look like he's looking. If there's lights out there, just to see if it looks like there's a bunch of shit dug up out there.
Out to the backyard?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if anyone went there.
He thinks people are still looking at us if they didn't find it, because I don't want to run straight to it to like be like, oh, this is where it is.
You look outside and you can see more figures strewn across the grass.
Beck will go out there when it's his turn.
Okay. Emori, your message to Herschel. If anyone else is doing anything particular, let me know. Emori, you send a message out to Herschel. You register that the message was received, and then you get a reply.
I revivify one of the dead guys so I can ask him what happened.
Okay.
I have the stuff. Is there anyone in particular that you want?
You can do the guard.
That's
One of the
because
guards.
there's city guards who are theoretically good guys,
Yeah.
and there's cultists who are bad guys, so just pick one.
I'd probably revivify a friendly first.
Okay. You start setting up your ritual around one of the guards.
It's one action.
Oh, hell yeah.
You go.
I throw a diamond at his face and he gets up.
He sits up. Okay. Okay. We'll do the message as you're casting that spell. You get a reply from Herschel, and he goes,
Emori! Oh, I've been trying to contact you. Are you? Is everyone okay?
The place is ransacked. It was a trap. We're being distracted. Something is up. He's looking for it.
He was here.
We
was here.
we know. We were, while you guys were gone, we were attacked. Joe showed up, and he bought us enough time to make it to his place. That's where we are right now.
Where's he?
He stayed behind. I don't know.
Fuck.
Nadia's here with me.
Okay, good.
Nancy got hurt.
Can I roll an insight to make sure it's Herschel that's talking to me?
absolutely.
Okay.
Say I generated.
No, I was thinking about that too, because you said it's received and then you heard a response. But
Yeah, instead of just the reply. I was trying to build tension. 10? You're pretty sure it's Herschel. Yeah.
Okay.
He sounds worried.
You've
He
never been
sounds-
tricked by Herschel before.
Herschel wouldn't lie to you.
never once.
Herschel, what does sleeping dragon mean?
Sleeping Dragon means I'm about to do something drastic and just go along with it.
Okay, good.
Should we come back? Should we stay where we're at?
No, stay where you're at. See if you can get a hold of my mom.
All right.
Love you, bye. And I messaged the rest of the group, who I'm assuming heard. Joe on site somewhere.
Gotcha.
Gah.
You cast the Revivify, and the guard is beginning to wake up. And out back, you can see 6 more cultists lying motionless in the grass, as well as a smaller figure that you recognize as creepy old Joe.
Is he? I go up to him. Is he?
You turn him over. He is motionless, and his eyes, what you can see beneath his eyebrows, are motionless, staring at the sky. He has.
Odds? Shit, sorry, that was my last diamond. Oh, sorry, he's dead.
He's got burn wounds from spellfire. He has several stab marks across his chest, but it looks like he was able to deal with at least these 6 by himself, maybe even the 4 inside before.
He's a tough motherfucker.
He's a tough motherfucker.
Duh.
Okay, Hans, you, this guard.
I'm interrogating a dead man right now.
Yeah, I hear Hans, and I'm going to run towards Bek.
You see...
I guess over mic, Joe down, Joe down.
We got a Joe down. Hans, you help this guard to his feet, and he's like looking down at where his wounds were and are now like healed over scars and scabs, and he looks down at the other guard, and he's like, thank you.
What happened? Who did it? When?
He looks inside and sees the cultists and says, Malmani, we were posted at Mr. Aetheris called for us personally. We were posted outside, and then we saw them approaching. We told them to stop, and they just started firing on us.
How long ago?
I don't know how long I've been out, but I
pull out my sundial. Sorry, I don't have a pocket watch.
You think this was within the last hour for sure?
Okay.
This was while you guys were in the place, spending your minutes.
And like, how many dudes did it?
There's a dozen or more.
Okay, and we've got like 7 dead cultists. We said.
6 in the backyard, 4 in the in the
10
foyer.
dead cultists.
Yeah.
I conference call. Does anyone have any other questions for the guards?
He'll follow you inside and sort of survey the scene.
Have we gotten any visual on on Vadim?
On Mr. Aetheris, no.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna ask the guard. Do they have a leader?
One of them didn't seem to be engaging in the combat.
He wouldn't. As I say, sneering, walking through towards the backyard, towards Bek, and then I'm gonna run up.
I'm gonna search the cultists.
Okay.
See if they have anything on them.
I can just keep walking around reviving people before letting turns pass.
Okay, I assume you're going to Joe first.
Yeah.
So you rush over to Joe, lying in the grass. Thal, make an investigation check while this is happening. You rush over to Joe. Are you doing another Revivify? Okay. Scatter some diamonds. And
I place diamonds on his eyes like they're coins. I close them and place diamonds.
Yeah, it takes a moment of watching blood slowly creep from the grass and the soil back into his wounds.
I sop it up and wring it out into his chest wound.
They close up, and he lets out a ragged breath and starts to try to sit up, and he's looking around.
I dump some healing hands into him. I just put my hands on him.
He
I
awakens,
give him 20.
groggy. Says, "What happened? Did they get out?"
I believe so, yeah.
Good. Oh, we did it. He's looking around at all the corpses.
I'm gonna hug him.
He is surprised, but he pats your back.
I don't let go for a minute.
He says, "It's the least I could do."
You died. You died, Joe, though. You died.
Well, I guess now we're even. He surveys the area and he says, I told Herschel and Nancy and Nadia and Vadim to get back to my place.
They're there.
Good.
To conference call. Herschel, eyes on Vadim?
Yeah, he's here.
Copy.
He
We have Joe. He's okay now.
Herschel, he says,
Nadia seems very relieved, as am I.
We need to go to my mom's.
Yeah.
That's where they would go next.
Probably, I guess. Yeah, now that we're out here, Beck is gonna kind of like look around for any holes, or if there's anywhere where like
you don't see
something was recently buried.
You don't see any digging. You don't see any holes. You don't see any fresh turned over earth or anything like that. Even in the rain and stuff, you don't see anything that looks new.
God, I wish I was better at riddles, because I would try to.
I don't even remember what he said. So.
What? Who said?
Oh, you're again. I don't remember any of it.
Oh, what he said
What?
as y'all were leaving?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Little
No,
threats.
I'm not talking about that. I don't give a shit about that.
He was
The
just
riddles.
telling. I remember what he said. He said, "Oh wow, I was gonna fight you, but you guys were kind of underwhelming because you never found me. Haha! Now I'm gonna collapse this dimension on you, bitch." There wasn't any fucking riddles there. No, I'm trying to make up a riddle to ask Nancy so that I can try to
Confirm it's her.
can like try to figure out where the fuck she put it and see if they found it.
We'll have to go. Yeah, we'll have to go there.
Where are y'all heading next?
I am going to check in inside, and I'm just going to be like, I'm going to my mom's. Whoever is coming with me can come with me. If not, should probably meet over at Joe's. That's where the rest are.
Okay. I feel like we should go. Because Nancy might just have the thing. She might not have done that, though, but it'd be good to confirm where the book is.
Yeah, where it actually is. Okay, so
Whoever wants to go there should. I'm going to my mom's.
yeah, you would all know the way to Creepy Old Joe, so if you want to split up, that's totally fine.
Badger's burrow, a bird's nest. Where does the book rest? That's awful. Where does knowledge rest?
Herschel goes,
What?
Ask Nancy.
Nancy's out right now.
Oh,
I mean, if she wakes up, I'll ask her.
okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, she got pretty hurt.
Where does knowledge rest? Okay.
If you were a book, where would you be?
Thal, on the cultists, as you're searching them.
If I was a worm, would you still love me?
No.
You don't find anything like orders written out or anything like that. I think maybe some of them would have loose coin purses on them. But I think one or two of them has arcane focuses, so you would find like a wand and a rod, but nothing better than what you have in terms of loot. You know?
Okay.
And yeah, aside from that, they're wearing their cultist robes. They have
No letters on them.
no letters on them. No.
We do now have enough robes that we could disguise ourselves as them if we want to do some fun infiltration.
I will say, as you're searching over the bodies, you notice that the fireplace contains a smoldering pile of what appear to be books.
Okay, I will sift through some of the ashes, see if there's any pages left over.
Gotcha. You find plenty that are partially intact, but they just seem like scattered tomes that were inside this house.
Yeah.
You think they might have been
Like a world
searching
atlas.
through, and as they ruled a book out, they tossed it on the fire.
Okay.
Did the vase that I gave Vadim make it?
No, it's broken.
God damn it! It was awesome.
It was such a good vase.
We'll fix it later.
Somebody have
Gotta mend that shit.
Okay, so Emori is heading to their parents, who all is going with them.
I'll go.
Fuck.
Dal's coming with me.
Gotcha.
Do whatever
where do you
Beck
want to
would
go?
do. It's okay.
I don't know what Beck would do. You guys answer.
I'm going to Creepy Joe.
Pram to Creepy Old Joe's. Hans,
I'm kind of in a similar boat.
gonna check on Emori's parents or loop back with the survivors of this attack,
Oh, I
Herschel
know.
and Nadia.
Go to Nancy.
Beck's going to pull out a coin, hold it in his hands, and give a prayer to the goddess of guidance, the goddess of light. He's going to flip the coin. Heads, Nancy, or heads Creepy Old Joe's, tails, Yvette, and third option, Wayrider Academy.
if it lands on its side.
Lands on its side, rolls the fuck away.
Yeah.
You know, this is the closest Beck gets to divination. Or no, he does a lot of divination actually. Flips the coin
Gotcha.
onto like a table.
Okay. You want a religion check for this?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, is that cocked? I hope so. I hope to fuck. Oh, thank God. It was a 2.
It was a 2.
It was super mega cocked.
Mega cock too.
Mega cock.
2.
If Mega Cock was so cool, why isn't there a Mega Cock
I tapped
2?
3 mana for Megacock 2.
26.
26. Okay.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I think Hans just goes to the survivors.
Side tangent: we had a member give somebody else a bracelet through the drive-through, and she was like, "It's for good energy. Tap it twice to activate." It gives the same vibes, and I'm just like,
Hell yeah. Please!
"Activate! Good vibes."
Beckett lands on the Nancy side.
Okay. He'll go to Creepy Old Joe's.
Cool. Thal and Emori heading to the Shadowhammer residence. And
What
then
did you decide, Hans?
Survivors of the attack.
Does Mal go
Yeah. No.
split Mal or come with you?
Mal can go with them,
Okay,
sure.
sick, cool.
Why not?
Now you're in both scenes.
Hey.
Look at you.
Crazy.
Look at you.
Look at you.
You're a big man now.
Okay. I will start with Emori team as y'all make your way to the Shadowhammer residence. It's another 10 minutes or so of going through town to make it there. To see the doorway is intact. It doesn't appear that this place has been broken into. And as you pound on the door, it takes a minute, which maybe worries you, but eventually your father comes to the door in his PJs with like an Ebenezer Scrooge cap.
Is everything okay?
What?
Is everything okay? I come in.
Okay.
Come on down.
Push past. He's like, What's happening? Hi, everyone.
I don't want to alarm you, but the Aetheris place has been ransacked.
Oh. Do you think we're in danger?
Yeah.
Should we move somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Roderick? They go to the Wayrider Academy?
No.
I can't think of what, the House of Silence? Where else is safe in here?
Creepy old Joe's.
Everybody else is at creepy old Joe's.
He doesn't seem thrilled at that idea.
I have to go down the shale slide. Fuck.
Okay, we can meet you there if I can get your mom.
We'll go get her.
Okay.
We'll go together. Mom,
You're walking to the room. Your mom is like slowly leaning up in bed. What?
you're again.
She wakes up immediately and starts strapping on her armor and goes, "Where? What? Now?"
They ransacked the Aetheris Estate.
Is everyone okay?
Mostly. Joe died, but he's okay now.
She like pauses for a moment and then keeps fastening. And John says, "We're going to Joe's place now." She goes, "Okay, all right."
You might want a sleeping bag just in case. Stay comfy.
All right, I'll grab a bedroll.
Joe does let his cows inside, so.
What's the progress on the bracers? I think there's still a couple days out, but just checking.
They're almost finished. I just need a few more hours. Gonna get in the morning.
Okay.
They're gonna be done after the election.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
today,
the election's
technically.
happening today, technically.
Okay, well, let's get going.
All right. And they all pack up and start heading to the streets, where you'll reconvene with the rest of the party who has made their way to the shale slide. I'm not going to make you guys roll for it. You go down the shale slide to get to Creepy Joe's little sequestered grotto.
We're level 15. We can, like a badass, slide down.
I'm not going to make you take a
hill.
D6 of bludgeoning damage sliding down the shale slide.
Hans dies, actually.
That was his last 6 hit
But
points.
stone cunning.
I'm familiar with shale.
Joe takes 21 points of damage.
Joe trips and dies again.
Family Guy.
It's
Yeah.
Peter falling down the stairs.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, good heavens. Okay. Y'all make it to the grotto. You get to the front door and you push it open. Herschel stands up instinctively, but then sees it's you three and sort of sits back down. You can see Nadia has one arm in a sling, but aside from that, seems mostly okay. She has one shoulder that's kind of singed, but has been bandaged up. And Nancy is laying down on a cot, and she has one half of her head wrapped up, and you can see extra gauze around her eye.
Pram's gonna take his healing potion and just give it to Nancy.
Okay.
Poured over her eye.
That'll probably do more than what I can do.
Healing hands or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's an NPC. That's probably way more than.
That is,
had
I guess, actually true.
You had the superior, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
8d4 plus 8.
Nice. Yeah, more than enough to wake her back up. She, after downing the health potion and sort of wiping the rest off her face, she immediately sits up, and then the rush of sitting up makes her clutch the side of her head, and then she feels the gauze over her eye and sort of pulls her hand away and looks around at all of you standing over her, and she says, "Oh, we made it out then."
You're alive. Everyone seems to have survived. Joe didn't, but he's fine now. He's standing right there.
Joe died.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm good.
Is there do either any of us have any kind of spell we can cast to sort of protect us against scrying for a minute? I don't think so. We're in an earthen hut, I think.
You might be under enough earth to block potential scry.
We're in the ground.
What's the lead content? I use stone cutting to tell about the lead content of the soil.
Bek's gonna. he's not smart enough to try to word this well, especially to someone who he doesn't know very well. He's like, where did you put them?
I hid them. They're down in the cellar. There is a wine bottle that is false, and it's been secured. When rotated, it opens a small section into a little compartment. They've been placed in there.
We could have had some people just stay at the manor.
Damn.
You did. You had Herschel and Nadia here, and Foible.
No, like
We could have just sent one person over to get that info and relay it back.
I mean, we're on our way back, so we haven't made it there. Somebody can still go over there.
You can relay if you want.
Can we still windwalk, or is that gone?
Yeah, it's
For
like 12
8
hours or something.
Yeah,
We
you
could
can
just-
you can decide when to transform back or forth. Yeah.
I'll branch off, I guess.
Okay. So you hear that and you give a nod.
Roger.
Raj.
I take my parents.
Okay.
I'll continue. Yeah.
Gotcha. The rest of you eventually, Emori and the Shadowhammers arrive, and Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith Shadowhammer, and they
Shadowsmith.
they all greet each other. Yvette gives Joe a hug and picks him up, and you can hear a few pops of his vertebrae as she squeezes, and she holds him out and says, "Don't die again." And he says, I was just making a square. And she punches him in the shoulder and sets him back down. Thal, you windwalk back to the manor. You go down into the cellar. You can see...
Traps?
There's no...
They burrow a hole in the ground and hide it.
There's a 60-foot pit full of spikes. No, you make your way down to the wine racks. You can see a few bottles had been pulled off of the shelves and are like shattered on the floor, but it doesn't seem like they searched the rack itself very thoroughly.
They checked like behind it.
And so you eventually, after just feeling a few and giving them a wiggle, feel one that resists, and as you turn it, you hear a and full square of the Argyle sectioned like wine rack sort of puffs out and swings open like a door.
Nice.
And inside is the bag of holding that you had put both books in. You take it, you turn into mist again, presumably to rejoin the others.
Yes.
Do you close it behind you just, for respect?
No.
Sure, yeah.
No, you disrespect the people who just
Close
raided
it
this
behind me.
place.
You
Take-
close it.
I'll just take one wine
Yeah,
bottle.
you grab a bottle.
Just, somebody might need it.
Something 300 years
Totally,
old.
yeah.
And you fly back.
Pre-cataclysm proof.
A distinct wine tinge and scent in your gaseous form as you make your way back.
Don't drink and fly, kids.
He's bubbly. Fucking just like keeps running into shit.
Do you smell champagne?
I see flashing lights behind me.
Yeah. You get pulled over by the mist police.
Are you gassing and drinking, sir?
Oh, God. But Thal, eventually you make it back to everyone sort of reconvening and mainly sort of doting over Nancy. Yvette has taken to moral support for Nancy by talking about how badass her scar is going to be and stuff like that.
Would Detect Magic tell us if we're being scryed on? Since it's like an AoE thing.
I think we've discussed this before, where like if a scrying sensor is present, then I think it could give you like a whiff of divination. So if you wanted to try to like keep it active
I do cast a Detect Magic just to like see if we're being actively scryed like during our discussions
absolutely
of like anything that we may have found that they didn't.
I think in Joe's you find like a few like cantrip levels of magic on some knickknacks, but there's no divination or scrying that you can detect.
No eyeballs watching us from within 30 feet or whatever.
No magic invisible eyes.
Pram goes and hits the cow's bong.
Hell yeah.
How slobbery is it? Cows are pretty slobbery.
It's a little rough. You dump it out. It's kind of syrupy.
You taste grass.
Yes, Emori?
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth and ask everybody to fail.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here that would willingly that would deny that. So you sense that all the NPCs at least willingly fail.
Hans it sees if he would succeed. He would succeed if he tried.
Okay.
Does Mal?
No.
Okay, Mal fails as well.
Okay. Nobody chose to test it.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just gonna go in a circle and I'm gonna be like, Are you, and then their name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Creepy Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll go to the next one. Are you? Just double confirming that everybody here is.
I'm Nancy, yep. And I'm Mr. Aetheris. I'm also here. I forgot to mention.
I've been just sort of sitting in the back.
He's been sitting, fretting, very, very pale-faced over Nancy. He seems mostly uninjured.
Was anyone else in the family home? Like, no, they're out doing their own shit.
Fairly empty house, yeah.
Well, that's good.
You've got siblings in the Smoke Swords and the Centurions now.
What's Mom up to? She sleep at the office?
Yeah.
Nice. Poor woman.
She's a busy woman.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway.
Everybody answered truthfully.
Everybody answers truthfully.
Oh, thank God. I could not have handled that again.
No.
Hans is like, no.
I'm
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, you're just
Pod's
physically
actually has been
incapable.
lying about his name this entire time.
And
My name's Humphrey. I just
Steven.
no one really corrected me.
You guys just wrote it down wrong on my application.
Thal eventually returns and has the bag of holding in hand in a wine bottle.
I don't show the bag of holding. I just hand the wine bottle over to Beck.
Oh, is it in? Do you have the books?
Gotcha. And then I hand you the.
I reach in and try to pull out the books.
That's for lying to me about the gold. Yeah. You reach in. You imagine Yorick's spellbook. You feel it summoned into your grasp. You pull it out.
No, I throw it back in.
Okay. You picture the other book, which is still in its display case, and the display case touches your fingertips.
That's
Throw
what
it
I was
back
thinking. I was thinking it was still in a box.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought it was in a lead box.
Still in
the
a
bag.
little wooden box with a glass display, but you guys put it in the bag because you were, anti-scry.
We're just like, whatever.
Yep.
If it fits, it's going in the bag.
If it fits, it sits.
But yeah, you have them back, and everyone collectively gives a. And Yvette goes, "Why were those important?"
Probably some big demonic or necrotic ritual.
Jorgen has a hard-on for Malmani.
Cultist shit. I thought it was when you brought up that you'd met this Malmani. I'm still very suspicious of this person.
Oh, also look at this. And I pull out the canvas painting that I had rolled up and stashed like in my pants, just sticking out.
It's kind of
I
crinkled.
roll it out with its like childish graffiti, like in your yearbook from like 2008. You cross out everybody you didn't like.
It was the entire
Looks
yearbook.
over it.
Just yourself.
Yvette furrows her brow at it, and Joe goes, "Oh, those are the mages."
Duh.
Okay, so that one's Malmani then.
Probably.
So why are the rest crossed out?
I don't know.
I believe that Malmani is the only surviving member of the original Mageocracy. At least that's what he told us. And also, Yvette has met Malmani.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You brought her back, and she appeared in the. Yeah, she expresses her. She feels uncomfortable with him, and she can't quite explain why. But she's never. Maybe it's just because he's
He's
named
partially undead. Also.
Also, Beck gives the bag of holding back to Emori because there's simply no one in the world he trusts more.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Chenoa, however,
I gave you.
could not trust her with a fucking bag of holding.
I gave you a bottle of wine.
I thought you took that back. He put it in the bag.
Joe says, "So what do we think? So we think that why?"
Ooh.
I'm not-
Hans just had the idea of putting some fake books in our bag of holding in case we ever get like confronted about it, so we can like pull out a book and hand it to him.
Oh,
I think
the worst
having,
idea.
Yeah,
You can get some books to look like these ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's some utility in
That's
that.
that's not a bad plan. I think we should
Scry on him.
challenge them. We can scry on them. I don't know how much you haven't seen shit or fuck about them.
I have this painting that he touched
That
with malice.
You have at least one thing that was technically a personal belonging of Jorgen.
Yeah.
I also have. No, I don't.
It's not like something he
I gave that
brought
to-
with him or like poured over a lot, but he definitely put some intent on it.
Do I have scrying prepared? I can try and cast scry.
Pull up
okay,
the
yeah, do that,
probability
and then
for
I'll say my plans.
Okay.
I have my spell list
I
is
have
already
plans.
pulled up.
Joe says, if they're after these books and we think getting them would lead to a bad result, should we just get them out of the city?
That's kind of my idea, is we can bring them out of the city.
I wasn't planning on staying much longer anyway.
And we can try to hit up the rest of the Wayriders, and maybe we can try setting some kind of trap where we can hole up at a camp somewhere, have them be a little out of range, and then just pull out the book and start reading through it and see if anyone shows up.
Nadia looks to Mal and says, so that whole thing where you stole the book and like left and, turned coat. You mentioned that Jorgen said he was going to leave, right?
He was going to, but that was before.
Right, he said he wanted the books first.
Yeah.
So did we...
Where was he going?
I don't really
He never
know. No.
So if he's after these books, do we think he would just chase us? So long as he can't detect them, then he can't tell where you guys are going to go.
But he can detect us. He knows.
He's familiar
me.
enough with you, I guess.
If only
yeah.
we had gotten the anti-scrying
Bek.
thing for Mrs. Elephant.
Because he was...
Malric. He was gonna go before he had the other book. Or he was waiting for me to return with the book, actually, right?
Yeah.
So...
To complete
I don't
the
know.
set.
Yeah, he might not even need to... He might need the books to do the thing.
If he needs whatever is in this book and he doesn't have any other way to get it.
Well, wait, was he going to take the second book, though, with him?
That was his plan, yeah. He was going to take both of them
yeah.
with him when he left, and Aelgir was upset about that because he felt like the cult needed their, their religious items.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
And he supposedly needs both of them for whatever he's doing.
Yeah, he says my studies have brought me elsewhere, and I need the knowledge that's in that book, the secrets that they have yet to uncover.
Did it sound like he only needed these two? Like this is...
It sounded like he was familiar enough with the first one that the second one was what it had eluded him, what contains knowledge he does not have right now. Okay. That's the one he wants, the spell book.
Okay.
You also don't know what's in the first book because you
can't.
Tucked it away before, worry about scrying.
I reread the Chamber of Secrets and it reminded me of Tom Riddle's thing.
Diary
of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
Tom Riddle's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The most dangerous Horcrux.
I mean, it does kind of read like it with his flashbacks.
Yeah, I'll never forget when Tom Riddle and Rowley had that big fight.
Yeah.
When Tom Riddle said "Zooey Mama,"
when he pinned the opening of the Chamber of Secrets on Rowley. Anyway.
Anyways, about 10 minutes have passed, and I have set up my scrying spell with my mirror focus that I have.
Yes, and you're just trying to scry on Jorgen using this painting as your anchor.
What level of knowledge do I have on
Any
him?
aids?
Is it secondhand, firsthand, or familiar?
I would say secondhand.
We
All
also
right, then he has a
have
+5 to his save.
we also have the book that the goat had.
Yes,
This is true.
that is a possession.
There's
Probably.
also-
His voice is in it.
Yeah, his hologram is in there.
Oh.
So
did you see the hologram through your goat's eyes?
I watched it and I listened to it.
Okay, that's helpful. That's an image. Do we have the book, or was that left behind in the?
Yeah,
I grabbed the goat and
the
I
goat made it out.
teleported
Okay,
out.
I missed that part.
So-
Abraham's here. He's hanging with the cow.
Is it just a regular book that was
I don't know.
enchanted to
I
have it?
haven't,
we haven't opened it yet, actually.
yeah, no, we haven't even looked at it yet.
Was Foible dead?
I think Foible got dismissed in
Yeah.
combat. Yeah.
So the connection level, he gets a -2 to his save if I have a likeness or picture. -4 if I have a possession or garment.
I think you have a likeness or picture with the illusion. I think that's
And
that's fine by me.
-10 if it's a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like.
No, yeah. So -5 you said because you have a
-4.
-4 because you have a likeness of him. Okay.
Cool.
And this is a wisdom save.
Creature must make a wisdom saving throw. 17 save.
Okay. You place your orb in front of you, and the orb fills with a golden white fire until eventually it begins to clear and you can peer through it. You do see Jorgen. He's still in his robes, but he has his hood down, and he is pacing back and forth in a stone chamber. You believe he's in a basement or a cellar somewhere. It's nowhere that you recognize, though. As the scrying eye sort of follows him and is pacing, hooded figures are quite literally in waiting either sitting in chairs, up against walls, like posted up, formal in front of their leader. Some people appear to be in bedrolls. They appear to be biding their time.
Okay. Do they have any scrying things laying around? Does it look like...
You don't see any, like, crystal ball or silvered mirror. You don't recognize... Hans doesn't recognize...
I set up the mirror on
thing.
a like a little, like on a vanity, so then we
Does
can all
it-
watch it.
yeah, does it
as
look
as
familiar?
family.
To the resident of Feori.
Make a history check for me.
God damn it.
Does anybody want to aid me?
Hey, Mal, does this look like a hideout that you know of?
I'll say Mal can provide help on this.
Okay, and then it's Bardic.
For advantage?
Mm-hmm. For advantage, you have guidance and Bardic.
Plus a bunch if you need it.
The first one was a 3.
Gotcha.
Yeesh.
Oh, thank God. So 19 plus 3, 22 plus a bardic. For the fun of it, is a 26.
26.
I've never thought so hard in my life.
I've never tried to recognize an unfamiliar basement so hard in my
With
We're
life.
all
my-
just like putting our hands on our shoulder,
My
like you
plus
can do this. You can do this.
0 modifier.
What? Yeah. What? How? You're like...
You went to a high school party here.
Yeah, how dank is this basement? Well, I'm going to cross-reference that with all the other basements I've been in with my investigation
I'm
work
going
and
to
try
use
to
my
triangulate
orcish
what part of
stone cutting.
what part of the city it is based on how dank this fucking basement is.
Did I arrest someone here once?
My bad, a gnome school party.
I did. I was gnome school. That's true.
It's true.
I don't know if we can be friends
It's
anymore.
gnomes. It's a Bruce
Are you racist against
Gnomestein
fucking gnomes? Just all
underground
the short ones.
concert.
Just prejudice.
I attended a dwarf mitzvah here.
That's it. I'm out.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. You peer your keen orcish eyes, trying to recognize the cut of the stone. If you've ever been in this location before on any of your jobs as a centurion or anything like that. I will say, at the very least, you know this is definitely still in the city. You don't think they've, like, bamfed somewhere. You think due to the fact that they're likely somewhat underground, they might be higher up on the slope, which tends to be more sort of official governmental buildings. From the look, you don't think it's inside the Curia Telecos, you don't think it's inside the Iron Archives or the House of Silence either. I'll say it's a building you don't recognize, but you're able to rule out quite a bit.
Is there any, like, rubble around suggesting it was, like, in a dangerous path during some recent events a few weeks ago?
A siege, perchance?
Duh.
I think maybe there's, some dust and dirt and pebbles down here that might normally be, like, somewhere that's outside. It's unusual for it to be this deep in a building. So perhaps this is somewhere its foundations were rocked by, the rolling boulders or the stomping soldiers.
I just look at like the background of the basement. Is it a wine cellar? Is it like a rich kind of basement or like a poor person basement?
This appears like just your standard stone room underground, not necessarily for any particular purpose aside
They've
from
got
extra
like
space.
a man cave down there.
Yeah, and a lot of Feori had to expand downward or upward because they just ran out of space inside the dome.
I know where they are.
Is there any like cardboard boxes with the people's names like
Is there an address? Maybe some Amazon packages?
Unfortunately,
like family photos or
no.
Okay. So they've
It's actually
got to
somewhat-
be
There's someone like sleeping
in someone's home around the top part-ish, around the middle top part of the mountain near some of the destruction.
You know, and like the cultists are, as far as you know, all civilians. So this could be someone's house. Like just
Duh.
yeah.
do you know the identities of the other cultists at all?
I don't believe so.
You might know a passing name, but it's not like you've been to their house or you
don't have
can't.
game night.
Yeah, you don't have like their dossier, but you've referred to your fellows before.
And
If you saw one on the street, you'd be able to point them out.
if he goes anywhere conspicuous for the 10-minute duration of the scry, I will see it. But like
This is true.
if he stays in the same room for 10 minutes.
He's pacing. You could see as you do the full 10-minute scry, you could see people like actively averting their eyes. Some of them are shuffling like they want to speak up or say something, but they seem cowed into silence.
I have a spell that might be able to help us. I can contact the dealer. He can answer 3 questions. He might not be able to give me the answer, but he might be able to give me a clue to where they are.
Is this like a prayer? Like we're holding hands and we pray?
I would need holy water.
Done.
I would
Beck
need to put
hands a flask.
He hawks a loogie into it.
candles would help. I
Done.
need my deck.
These are things Beck carries everywhere.
You're just eating a candle. Done.
I expect how the Marines eat crayons. The paladins of...
Just something about the wax.
Man,
It serves the righteous soul.
That's how I make holy water.
Okay.
Yeah, Beck's,
Eat wax and piss holy water.
Okay, so I need incense and a vial of holy water or unholy water.
Absolutely.
Hans has the unholy
And
water.
it takes a minute for me to cast.
Okay.
Beck will be doing some prayers at this time as well.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I lay out my tarot cards.
I guess I'll pray too.
And then I close my eyes, breathe in the incense, and imagine myself in the room with the dealer.
You can envision the shadowy walls lapping at the room itself. You can hear whispers begin to fill your mind, and soon enough you find your hands resting on felt top. Everyone else just sees Thal, closed eyes, sort of shuffling through cards, dealing out cards, and then looping them back into the deck, and then continuing to shuffle. Thal, you appear, you smell cigar smoke, and you open your eyes to see the brimmed hat and the silver moonlight gloves of the dealer across from you.
Hello, my patron.
Thalminar, what can I do for you?
Right. I have a bit of a favor to ask.
Ask away.
We're tracking down some rather dangerous and untrustworthy individuals. We believe that they're somewhere in the city of Feori, but we don't know where. We know they're in a basement, and we know that they're waiting. Perhaps you could help me find them?
Help me help you find them?
He pauses. There is a chorus of whispers that rise and fall as he seems to heed them. And he says,
I can tell you where they're going to be.
Where are they going to be?
Jorgen has one last swan song before he abandons the city. We believe, not we believe, they are planning a attack at tomorrow's election.
He's anti-democratic.
Kami.
I don't believe Jorgen has much stake placed in the attack itself, more a final goodbye before he moves on to other business.
Where will they stage this attack?
The election will be held in front of the Curia Telecos. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think you have one more question, technically.
So how was your day?
Is there any question that any of y'all think I should ask?
I'm not here. We're all not here.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, but you could while you're meditating, be like, what question should I out loud? I mean, like,
dig deep, Thalminar.
What's in the books?
Yeah, you could ask about the contents of the books, or you could ask like
where he's gonna go.
You know, like what cellar in the cities.
You could ask about more of the bad guys' locations just for shits and gigs.
There are other bad guys you have your attention on, just not immediate pressing as Jorgen is.
That's true. I can always commune tomorrow, so I think I'll keep with Jorgen.
What's gonna blindside us next?
Where does Jorgen plan to go after the attacks?
As far as I'm aware, he has somewhat of a tour planned, and there are several things he intends to find, but I have no doubt another visit to Mr. Malmani is in order.
Right. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
His papa.
As always.
He exhales cigar smoke that wafts over your face, and you wake up sort of teary-eyed as a cloud of incense has washed over your face, and you're back in the Aetheris Estate.
Alright, who blew incense on my face?
Hans is sitting there holding it.
Cripple Joe's just coughing up a fucking lung.
Oh my god.
So?
They are planning an attack tomorrow, or today, on the...
Is it 8 hours away from now?
About midday.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna get searching, so...
Because I could
Feet
long
on the
rest
ground,
and
you know.
change up some spells to do fun stuff.
Go ahead.
I am certain that this is just a stop on the way to visiting the Malmani.
Figures. I should call him.
I should call him.
Malmani.
Yes.
He's too old for me.
I think he's too old for most people.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Toxic relationship.
we can try and thwart them before they attack,
Yes.
or if we don't find them, we can let the security know.
Relocate, shuffle, set trap, fake.
I think it's a good plan for us to, at least a couple of us, maybe you and me, to go to the Wayrider Academy and see if we can't set out an early alarm.
Warn as many people as you can, but they very well could have cultists among the ranks of centurions and smoke swords. And she gestures to Mal and says, so be careful who you warn.
And then we can, keep looking throughout the city throughout the night.
How long does Scry last?
10 minutes. Yeah, you saw the full 10 of him pacing. Not a word was exchanged or anything like that. They're literally just biding their time.
He goes to the bathroom and we all avert our eyes.
How long can you... Is it a ritual so you can cast it as many times as you want, or...
It's like a 5th level spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Druids are not ritual casters, I believe.
I see.
I have a couple things I can kind of cast in a 8-hour period. But
wait, we could revivify one of the...
You did revivify one of the town guards.
Yeah.
But if you want to do
one
a
of the
cultist...
Malmani.
We have been dead a lot longer.
We have to do
I could
higher
resurrect
resurrection
them.
stuff, and that's expensive. And
I mean, we got the money.
It's possible.
If we
But
want
I
to
think
do
it takes like an hour per
I'm
each.
sure we can figure out a plan. For now, I'm going to start looking on the streets.
Yvette says, I will contact the centurions I trust, the ones I've worked closest with, and see if we can get them prepared for some kind of assault. I don't think the best thing to do would be to get the council to hide or cancel the election. I think if this is our chance to get them out in the open, where we can face them without them running away, this would be it.
At the very least, and this might be a reach in plans, we can disguise or illusory the candidates instead of them actually being there.
I think it would be really fun to use the 7th level spell symbol in some way. Just like if they roll up on the convention, it like hits them with 10d10 necrotic damage or something.
That would be good.
Joe says, I can talk with Roderick as well with you guys and get the Wayriders sort of posted up.
If we have a good selection of magic-bound Wayriders, they would be really helpful in fixing a charade.
If I take a rest, I might be able to go back to the estate and talk to the spirits of the dead. Possibly.
Kind of creepy, but I'm here for it.
We've got time. I'm going to head out and turns into gas and goes to the Wayrider Academy.
All right, I'm going to head out.
I'm going to start walking the streets.
Okay. Start searching, going door to door, looking for any room or any house that looks like it would have that basement beneath it.
Remember, you can be gassed. You can even sneak into people's houses without a warrant right now.
I'd feel bad.
That's illegal.
Cheers
you
to
know
that.
What? Good enough. That's great. You're better than
I feel bad.
Okay, so I guess
That's citizens' rights.
before we start wrapping, who is staying up searching? Who is resting to get certain abilities?
I am resting to recharge my spell list.
Gotcha.
I just need a short rest.
Walk.
You just need a short, so you spend an hour at Joe's, and then we'll do whatever to help. Okay.
I don't care about my well-being.
Emori searches.
A little nightgown with a floppy.
Has sleepover.
Thal, you said you were going to the estate with Beck.
I'm going to the Aetheris and to turn ethereal.
Beck's going to the Wayrider Academy.
Oh, sorry. And then Pram and Mal, are y'all resting or helping with the search?
I do not feel bad about going into people's houses.
Okay.
I don't know. Did we get like an actual like decent chunk of where it's
with
probably
like a
middle upper around some destructive area, but not totally destroyed or untouched. Yeah.
But part of the upper slope, definitely. Yeah, you have a section of the city disqualified and a section of the city to search.
I mean, did they all just walk there? Maybe they took a carriage or some shit, and it's like hidden in an alleyway you could see while flying. I don't know.
Yeah,
Follow
none of us
the
really
blood,
have like
sniff it out.
tracking stuff.
Can I make a roll to investigate
Yeah.
or something? I'll do one.
We're going to wrap here soon, but yeah, absolutely.
Can Malrig sniff blood?
He does have actually some tracking abilities being a blood hunter.
What
but
level blood hunter are you?
8.
That's not high enough.
Yeah.
I don't think that ability would help anyways.
Grim psychometry.
Grim psychometry, yeah.
Such a good ability.
I fucking... I
You
miss playing,
fucking.
I miss
DM's
playing blood
favorite
hunter.
ability.
I'm fucking.
Oh shit! I thought that was 2 2s. I was like, what the hell?
You're doing some investigation as you're exploring the city, trying to find stuff. We might resolve some of this next time as well. We're crossing an hour.
Okay, I would like to finish off with my jug of holding and filling it with spit.
I got 23.
Why?
It's a spittoon now.
Hell, you have a jug of someone's saliva.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
It's
Came from
magical
somewhere.
saliva.
From the spit dimension.
You. Someone's into it, but you.
Unpopular cousin of the plane of water.
I'm going to tell everybody now. It's going to be useful for next session.
I'm salivating at the thought.
That's it.
Tried to plane shift and I ended up in the sea of piss. Okay. I think Pram with that investigation, I think you would be able to track some amount of movement to and from the estate. Like you sort of start piecing together when the attack happened and where they went afterwards. You could see boot prints of soot after the burning of several books that lead back outdoors. And you're able to follow some tracks for a good while. I think eventually you are brought up near the Curia itself until you've narrowed down to like a small clutch of buildings just before it gets to the top of the hill, which is entirely the Curia itself and like a large open road out front. You can see there's already a stage and stuff set up for the election, and you're picturing how the Malmani might attack and where they might come from. And I think you get a sudden remembrance, Pram, of the sewers. And I think your investigation on that high check leads you down there. Emori, you might see him pop down a grate, and you descend the...
If I fit, I'd go. I
You would
rolled a
fit.
perception check of 25.
They only let gnomes do
Yeah,
sewer work.
yeah, they keep it compact. You both go down there, and you could see the sewer is still in great disrepair after the explosion and after the falling boulders and stuff. And you see several sections of tunnel that break into the subterranean sections of certain buildings. And I think this is where we're going to pick up your search next time as the most solid lead. You believe they went through the sewers into a building and are hiding out somewhere. So you're hot on their trail.
Did we have a method of contacting Roderick directly? I guess
Through the vehicle.
Through the talk box.
But
yeah.
is that to him directly, like his house, or
No.
to his like office?
With the private talkbox network upgrade, it would be directly to him. But right now,
Okay.
It's just
All right.
to the Wayriders and back from the talkbox.
Then, if you will allow me, before I go, I get how many spell slots do you have left? Can you cast sending?
Yeah.
Have you cast sending to Roderick to get the fuck to the academy?
Get the fuck to the academy. Roderick.
You don't tell him who you are. You don't introduce yourself.
Get to the academy.
I'm sorry. Who?
This is Thalminar with the Emergence Squadron.
Oh, the
I've tried to
half-elven
reach you.
friend.
Tried to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Maybe mention the cult and attack and or just
Yeah, there was a Beck sends regards.
Right, I'll meet him there.
Me anytime on the phone.
There was a Beck.
I feel like I was running out of words. So
no, yeah.
Oh, is that message? I don't know.
Sending also has.
the same way.
And we can say you do that before your short rest, so you can get the spell slot back by short resting.
Cool.
So I think, when we pick up next time, Emori and Pram will be in the sewers searching. It will have just ended a short rest, so like y'all spent the hour of Thal's short rest searching the city and then coming to the sewers. And Bek and Thal can and will be arriving at the Wayrider Academy via mist form. Bek's already there. He already left to do it. And you were going to talk to ghosts. That's right. Okay. So next time, you talk to the Aetheris spirits.
I might not even have to if they get there, in the hour or so.
Back at the Wayrider Academy. And then
Hans has to rest.
Hans is resting for a full long rest, right? Okay. So, and you're staying at Joe's while you do that? Cool.
What's Mal up to?
Mal was helping Pram with gas.
Okay, so Mal and Pram and Emori are all together.
I used him for advantage.
Cool.
Nice.
Now that we got all that straight,
I'm gay.
We're all gay. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. We're still doing a dice giveaway, so go check out our socials for the super cool Mystic Dreamscape Die Hard dice.
When does that dice giveaway end?
End of season 6?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're close enough, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
End of season 6.
It'll also be in the description down below.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because this is ahead.
Yeah, it'll be at least a month from now. Anyways, bye. A month from now in our world, hopefully we.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks for listening. Background music for Emergence is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG Ahead content, follow us on our socials and Patreon, or visit us on our website at dicebergahead.com.